Have you ever passed by something 100 times, never realized it held a story? In the middle of Miller Park, under a huge oak tree, there's an old wooden bench. People sit on it, eat their lunch, check their phones, tie their shoes. But very few know the love story that started and right there. Thomas first sat on that bench in the summer of 1967. He was 24, an artist with paint on his jeans and calluses on his fingers. He sat there every Saturday afternoon to sketch birds and trees. One day, a woman sat beside him. She wore glasses too big for her face and held two books, one to read and one to lend. Her name was Eliza, and when she smiled, Thomas forgot to draw. They met there again the next Saturday, and the next. No texts, no planning, just trust. The bench became theirs. For over 40 years, they met at that bench. Same time, same place. Every Saturday, they talked about everything and nothing. Sometimes they sat in silence and just watched the leaves move. When they got married, they took wedding photos on that bench. When their first child was born, they brought her there in a stroller. When Elisa had cancer, they still came. She said, "As long as I can sit, I'll be here." And she was, until the very end. After Eliza passed, Thomas still came. He'd bring one of her books and a single daisy, her favorite flower. He never read aloud. He just sat. Most people walked past him without a second look, but some started noticing. A teenager sat next to him once, just to ask who he was waiting for. Thomas said, "I'm not waiting, I'm remembering." A little girl brought him a crayon drawing one Saturday. Another time, a stranger left a daisy on the bench before he even arrived. Without knowing it, Thomas had started something, quiet kind of movement. A reminder. When Thomas passed away, the town held a small ceremony at the bench. No big speeches, no microphones. Just a circle of people who'd watched him show up every week for love. The city placed a small brass plaque on the bench. It simply read, "Love was here and stayed." Now, every Saturday, someone leaves a daisy on that bench. No one knows who, no one needs to. Some love stories are loud. Some are filled with grand gestures and drama and noise. But the greatest love stories, they're quiet, they're ordinary. And they show up again and again, just like Thomas, just like Eliza, just like the bench under the old oak tree.